with Sports Life Talk. Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling a shot. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, I'm out to the south. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin. Let's go.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. What are y'all smiling about? Y'all look all happy.
Cuz, man, that theme song be getting me going, man. Sports Life Talk. Who is there with
Okay, all right.
I be geeking.
Well, thank y'all for joining us this evening. Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. I'm excited to be here this evening. Today is Wednesday, September 14th. We have everybody with us this evening. Nobody is on PTO tonight, thank goodness.
Don't jinx us. Somebody may just leave the show, you know. Never know.
I mean, I'm about to go on PTO in 2 weeks, but I love y'all. Anyway, this is episode 156 entitled Big Foe. And our cover athlete this week is Francis Tiafoe.
Good job.
Because I was about to say Tiafoe. But before we get into Francis and what he has done, let's do some introductions. Ms.Manhattan, you are looking very Arabian Nights-ish down there. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. How you doing this evening?
I'm good. So my Jada had 2 soccer games this weekend, and my forehead is sunburnt along with my lips. So my lips are extra chapped, and my forehead is like peeling. So
wow.
Yeah.
So
I
would have known that. I really would not have known that. Now I'm like, oh yeah.
You can't tell.
Yeah. So I'm like extra, like I keep doing that. It's crazy. But I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Glad it's Wednesday. It's been a hell of a week. Yeah.
Does she have games this Saturday?
Yes, but I will let you know because let you know date or the time and the place, because some games are on the calendar, but she doesn't always play them. So
she fancy. She pick and choose.
Pretty much she pick and choose.
or they pick and choose who.
That's that Kawhi Leonard, that superstar treatment.
Right.
You're just playing what games you want to play in.
You know what? We playing the scrubs this week. You're all right.
Yeah, you take the day off.
But she's with a new team, right?
Yeah, she's with a new team in multiple leagues, and it's like the roster is huge, so they just divide them all up.
Gotcha. Okay. B. Jones, I see you with your powder blue on, your North Carolina blue. Is that what that is, or is that periwinkle?
I'm gonna go with the North Carolina blue. Let's roll with that one for the sake of this episode. You know what I mean? I should have put on my navy and silver so I could have paid homage to the Dallas Cowboys. I should have put on something that showed my appreciation for all of the Cowboy fans out there.
No, if that was the case, you should have worn black like KT down there. Since we was at a funeral.
So he just trying to be messy. I could have been messy with LSU. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Dude, I'm not. Bro, how many times will I have to go on record and say that I'm an extreme Dak Prescott fan? You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. We got some sports coming up tonight. We'll talk about the Dallas Cowboys and the sports later on.
We don't need to talk about the Cowboys. What are we talking about them for? It's pointless.
I know, because I said North Carolina blue. But anyway, that's why you got on periwinkle. All right, KT, how you doing tonight?
You funny, but I use that little crayon. You remember we used to pull the crayons out, you get the 200 pack? One of them said periwinkle. That's funny.
Yeah.
But you ate crayons, though.
Gemini,
lipstick.
I'm doing great, and your camera tonight, man, that's just straight from Hollywood.
Hey, that lipstick too.
And then you smiled, and I just went blind. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I like that new camera though. You fixed it. You was you said last week you was unhappy with how you look. You got it fixed though. That's right. We coming up, elevating.
You know what? I'm tired of y'all already. All right, look. So this is episode 156. Like I said,
you introduce yourself.
Oh, they know who I am.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It was automatically assumed, right? Okay.
It's just known. I'm worldwide in these streets.
Worldwide in these streets.
Gigi, aka Gemini Jones. All right, y'all. So tell us, Ms.Manhattan, about old Francis. Ooh, if that ain't a good old name. Francis.
Okay, say his last name one more time for me.
Tiafoe.
So he's a professional tennis player and son of a Sierra Leone immigrants. Tiafoe was raised at the Junior Tennis Champion Center, a USTA regional training center in College Park, Maryland, where his father worked as head of maintenance. His unique background and success as a teenager led him to be widely regarded as a great prospect to become one of the next American tennis stars. At 15, Tiafoe won the 2013 Orange Bowl, the tournament's youngest ever boys singles champion. At 17, he became the youngest American in the main draw of the French Open since 1989. As a teenager, he won the U.S. Junior National Championship and enjoyed success on the ATP Challenge Tour, reaching 9 finals and winning 4 titles. Tiafoe broke into the top 100 of the ATP rankings in 2016. At the 2019 Australian Open, he reached the quarterfinals, and at the 2022 U.S. Open, he reached the semifinals of a Grand Slam tournament for the first time. So, B. Jones, what you got for the trivia this week?
Yo, and I'm going to say something. It's funny how you read all this stuff out. The kid just keeps getting better and better and better and better. And he's just, 24 years old. So this is going to be an extraordinary episode. So we're excited to represent you, Francis. But what some of y'all didn't know is that Francis Tiafoe has broken into the top 20 after his most recent U.S. Open performance, defeating Rafael Nadal, who's one of the legends and icon in the tennis game. But he now serves as the United States #2 American. So for a Sports Life Talk hoodie, be the first one to go to our IG page at Sports Life Talk, drop the answer in our DM. You can win you a hoodie. That's right. It's hoodie season again. Kevin said it's getting brisk out there in the mornings. So we giving out a hoodie right now. And all right, here we go. Give me the name of the United States #1 tennis player. And I give you a hint. He's ranked number 12th in the world. Who is the #1 United States tennis player? Be the first one and you get you some swag on.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do his first name and his last name have the same initial?
I don't believe so.
Oh, then it's not who I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't who you thought it was. No way.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, it wasn't Dakota Prescott.
I thought it was Andre Agassi, but
oh my God. I wish you wouldn't have even said that. Like
Andre Agassi is like 50 something.
60.
Oh, you mean right now? Who's the #1? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like
all time.
Or she get a nice camera and she just
stupid.
Yeah. Goodness.
Whatever. All right, y'all. It is time for the Playmaker segment.
Oh.
Kate.
I'm ready.
Okay. KT. Tell us.
Okay.
Who is the You Got Next athlete this week?
Why did you read it so slow? Because I was just waiting, and now I'm all thrown off. All right, so B. Jones and I, we entered the no-fly zone as we were joined by Cologne Crocodiles defensive back, Vardan Allen. He stopped by to share his football journey and why he had got next. So please go and check him out, as well as the rest of our Play Cousins on our You Got Next series.
Oh,
Back to you, James.
Sorry. All right. So let's talk about a local business. So it's kind of really a local business, but then again, it's kind of not. It is Booker T. Washington High School. It is the School for the Performing Arts in downtown Dallas. And a friend of mine, she has 3 daughters that are all in the performing arts. One of her daughters was in, I forgot what the name of it was. It was 2 years ago. I think it was like High School Musical. And then this year, her daughter, Kayla, they're doing The Wiz right now. And so they are actually, they started, I think last week, and they have shows tomorrow night, Friday night, and I think they have one Saturday morning and one Saturday evening. So I will be checking that out over the weekend. So shout out to Booker T. Washington. If y'all ever catch any of the show, it's all done by the kids. All the costumes, all the props, all the movement, everything is done by the kids. And these are very extremely talented children. So if you ever just want to do something different, maybe date night or something, look them up, see what they have going on at the school and what performances they have going. So
I might go check that out.
My local. Yeah, absolutely. Really? And then also I want to shout out the Lip Bar because Lip
Bar.
It is actually a Black-owned vegan cosmetics company, and right now they can be found, I believe, in Walmart, but I know they're actually in Target as well. So they have some amazing products, and I forgot what this is called. I think it's called Hot Mess, which
fits you. Yeah.
Yes. Say less.
Yeah, as KD have to agree.
As Ms.Manhattan would say less. We already know. Hey, but hey, no, for real though, you go mess around and come up on a scholarship or a sponsorship. You keep rocking that lipstick like that, because
all right. Hey,
she gonna come over some with that lipstick. I don't know.
I'm gonna go buy.
I'm gonna do what?
Ease on down the road.
They have a new one that's called Rich Auntie, but every time they because that one's only available on the website, and every time they restock, it sells out like in minutes. So if anybody can give me the Rich Auntie, please do.
How much is it?
$13.
Oh God, leave us a lipstick. That's it? Ridiculous.
I was actually kind of shocked that Pam came on here and promoted something from Walmart. So
I said Target.
Yeah,
I said I think they're in Walmart, but I know they're in Target.
I had to hit the cash register on that one, Kevin. I had to.
That'll be the last time too.
You know what? Whatever. All right. So B Jones, who is our You Got Next athlete?
That's right. We got to celebrate an athlete. All right, the You Got Next. No, this is the Sports Life Talk athlete week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We got Trey Wilson out of Hurst, his high school, LD Bell. This kid is a linebacker. This past Friday night, he got 24 tackles, 14 solo tackles. He sacked the quarterback, 3 hurries, had a forced fumble in a defensive battle. I mean, this kid is supremely underrated. He is standing right now at 6'3", 240 pounds, and ran an 11.39 in the 100, Kev. He a linebacker. He a defensive edge. He is pure chaos. I mean, the dude, just go watch his highlight films. I think it's Trey Wilson 33. Is his IG or his Instagram. So go check the kid out. I mean, there's not a play that he can't make on that defensive side of the ball. And guess who looking at him, Kevin? Guess where he got some offers from?
HBCU.
Deion Sanders is all over him already. He's already trying to get this kid. And that's why Jackson State gonna stay good, because they out there hustling up on some talent. I think this kid is a top 800 kid in the nation, but he should be even better than that. The dude is unreal.
I like he need to be a safety.
Man, listen, I was looking at, I think a couple of months ago, we did like Brian Urlacher or somebody like that. It might have been Luke Kuechly, and we were talking about the most tackles in an NFL game. I think it was like 25 or 26. This dude did 24. Think about that. That's crazy.
He's 6'3", 240 and ran a 11.3.
He hauling, ain't he?
He's a linebacker. He won't play linebacker at the next level.
He gonna play defensive end, ain't he? Oh, he gonna be a nasty D end.
Well, at 6'3", 240, they may put him at strong safety, man, because he can move.
He can play all over the field, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Well, that concludes our Playmaker segment. And now we will move along to the toast and the drink of the week. I wish I had one today.
I need one too.
No doubt. I'm definitely getting 2 or 3 this weekend, maybe 4.
Okay.
It's been that rough, KZ?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Well, we all family here, though.
I'll talk about it. It's been a rough ass week, and I'm just gonna add ass because
it's only Wednesday. And it's only Wednesday.
We're going to expand on it, sister. Let us hear about it. Tell us about where are you right now, Ms.Manhattan?
I don't even want to say, but I wish I was drinking tonight, but I'm going to the gym after. So I am going to talk.
Come on, Tommy. I don't know why you keep doing this gym thing. You don't go to the gym, Tommy.
I'm going to the gym tonight. All right. So so Nestle has this water, and it's called Splash. And this is wild berry. And what I like about it is that it doesn't taste nasty. Like, you know how sometimes the flavored water has like that aftertaste. This doesn't have that. And then it also has electrolytes in it. And, sometimes when we drink, we can get dehydrated and we're missing those electrolytes. So while we're having 4 to 10 drinks this weekend.
So you don't have a drink, you just got water. That's what you
tonight.
Oh wait, is it sparkly or regular? I got Nestle. I just got the pure life.
Oh yeah, it's still water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the drink of the week is healthy.
It's water. It's water.
Katie,
that's why I said the drink of the week is water, y'all.
It's water, yeah. We need to cleanse. We need to cleanse and get all the. We need to get all the bad juju that is on us, that is making us have bad days. So yes, get you some Nestle water. They also deliver, y'all. If y'all didn't know, look up Ready Refresh, and they'll deliver it right to your door. So you don't even have to go and buy it.
And order that sage. Get you some sage off Amazon.
No, B. Jones, I think we about to strip her of her drink duty. We got to get a Gemini Jones.
Yeah, it's a water, man.
Water too.
You can't. She a bartender.
I'm sorry. Water keeps the skin glowing.
Yes.
That's your.
Somebody is feeling that 1080p. I swear.
Yeah, that's your.
Oh, damn.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna give the toast. I'm actually gonna give the toast to Pam this week because I believe that I played against her in our fantasy league and she beat me.
Yeah.
Well, somebody else lost on this show too. It wasn't just you, Kate.
Who else?
I played against somebody, and if it wasn't you or a Gemini, it had to be somebody else.
Y'all know I don't be knowing what's going
on.
Yeah. But it was a tight game between me and B.
I'm looking it up right now.
It was 130 to 127.
He sure did beat me. Oh my goodness. He beat me by 3 measly points. Let me tell you what's corrupt about this, America. See, you shouldn't even been proud of this win. I had Cam Akers in my lineup, and he scored 0.
Wow.
What does it have to do with me?
Oh, I had him too.
Because I ain't have a chance to manage.
I think I had him too.
Well,
you can't have the same players as me.
No. I'm sorry. I had him in my weekly fantasy.
Yeah, he was trash. He was trash. So
both running backs, Darrell Henderson, they did absolutely nothing.
At least Darrell Henderson got 8 points. If he gets 3 points, I win, Kevin. Well, technically, you beat me by 3.5 points. So he needed 4 points. I win.
Yes, yeah. Pam beat me by 16 points. So my toast goes to you, Boo, for beefing up your team and beating me in week 1. So
Gemini, I don't draft beat you.
What the hell going on?
Did you even set your lineup?
That's what I'm about to say, Pam. Tell the truth, shame the devil, Pam. Did you touch it?
I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
Fantasy football.
I know y'all talking about fantasy football, but I don't know who I beat and how I beat anybody.
You just missed the whole segment where KD said you played against her and she gave you the toast because you beat her.
I did it, but I didn't do it. What I'm saying is I didn't do anything. I went on there the very first time. I clicked 2 buttons and bam. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. I didn't do nothing. I didn't sign up.
The whole reason that we did this is so you can actually get the experience.
So you can learn about football.
That's okay not to pick them, but your team that you got now, you can put people.
You got to manage them. Yeah, we need you.
You got to bench.
Two better.
You got a bench, and then you have your active players.
After the show, we're going to have a tutorial.
I got my bench and my active players.
After the show is the after party, and
after the party is the hotel lobby.
Gabby, you heard what she said? She said that's just like real life. I got my bench and my active players. Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna hear about that.
We love you, Gemini.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the Uncut.
Tonight is a tutorial for you though. So you stay after the show. You know, like people tell you to stay on that Zoom line.
No,
you be in a meeting.
You will pay
Pam, can you stay after? Can you stay after with me while everybody else signs off, please? Thank you.
Sure, no problem. Go ahead, Katie.
That's all I got for the toast. It's all yours. We're ready for the kickoff question.
Yes. All right, let's get into this kickoff question. So let me pull up so the Phoenix Suns owner, Robert Sarver, was fined $10 million and suspended for 1 year after an investigation into him. He's had some sexual misconduct allegations. He's had some racial allegations. And apparently they did some digging and found some stuff. So the kickoff question this week is, could you continue? And then also apparently Brett Favre did some things, some shady situations, and y'all can expand on that a little bit too with the organization. So the kickoff question is, could you continue if you are, let's just say, a Phoenix Sun player and you're Black or non-white, hear about these racial slurs or these, racial comments that the owner has been making? Do you just still chill and get your check, or do you side arm every time you see them? Like, now that these things have come out, could you continue to work for someone who has said and done, the things that he said and done? And then if you continue, how do you, I get it. It's a check, you know what I'm saying? It's your life. But how do you proceed knowing how he really feels about you? Let's be honest. I believe we've all have probably worked with someone or had a manager, a supervisor that we kind of felt was like, okay, you might be a little racist, but you continue to stay until you find something else. But this is basketball. It's a little bit different. So how do y'all feel about that?
I'm going to say this. I shouldn't have to worry about that because he shouldn't have that team. This is the same thing that happened with Donald Sterling, remember? He said some stuff, and what did they do? They got his butt up out of there, right? And who was on that team that's on the Phoenix Suns now?
Chris Paul.
So I shouldn't have to worry about that, Gemini, because they should remove him. $10 million to him is nothing.
Yeah, that's a drop in the
bucket. A year, he shouldn't even have a team.
Yeah, I'm not. I know LeBron came out and said that the NBA got it wrong. I also know that the commissioner Adam Silver, who came out and said that it's not within his powers to remove a billionaire owner. And what people need to understand is that these guys are billionaires not just because they own a franchise, but they earned money before. They had to purchase these franchises, which means they have some corporate company that's super huge, like Quicken Loans is owned by like Dan Gilbert or something like that. So what I'm trying to say is they not only have influence in the sports world, but they also have a massive amount of influence in the professional world. And they also have a lot of political clout. So it is not as easy as saying, hey, you got to get your ass up out of here. Like the Donald Sterling would look like he was about 80 years old already. He was already probably on his way out when he did that foolishness. I don't know much about this Sarver guy, but I also want to know what were the five. He used the N-word 5 times. Based off of other people's recounts, he used the N-word. Was he rapping a song? Was he spitting some balls to Travis Scott? I want to know in what form or capacity did he use the N-word? The other part of this is, Kevin, let's just be real. Everybody ain't able to make some kind of trade demands. Some of these cats are just lucky to be a part of this NBA franchise and chasing their dreams, so they don't get that opportunity to go knock on the door and say, hey, I demand a trade. Yeah, the Devin Bookers could, the Chris Pauls could. There's some other guys on that roster, maybe a DeAndre Ayton and say, hey, I refuse to pay for the play for this man. But I mean, that's a really tough ask of somebody to say, hey, give away your livelihood, your barber, your church, your bank. I mean, everything is centered right there. Your whole life is there, but because this man acted a donkey, I got to change up my life. So he needs to go away, though. To your point, Coach, he needs to go away. Bottom line. But I don't know if it's that easy. That's why I started off with the Adam Silver thing.
Yeah, I would. So me speaking from the person that's not the Chris Paul and Devin Booker, I think it's just don't take it personal. I mean, you now know who this person is. You still need your money, and you just got to go out there and do what you can until you are able to go somewhere else.
Yeah, but how do you not take it personal though?
Yeah, you got to take it personal.
Yeah, knowing the way that he feels about people that look like you.
But you don't want to react in a certain way because of his power too. Because then you become the person like something's wrong with you. So
this is what I think they ought to do. I think it was only 5 times. I know probably it's like somebody said in the comment, they probably dropping it way worse than that. The NFL, they all dropping it. They rich old white men who grew up in the 50s. Let's come on. Before civil rights was even established, most of these boys was at the house, little kids and stuff. So this is what I'm gonna say. I think they ought to give him the Drew Brees treatment. You remember what happened with Drew Brees when he came out and said that stupid stuff about Colin Kaepernick? Drew had to give to volunteer work. He had to do the apology tour, and he got to put his money where his mouth is. Like Kevin said, that $10 million ain't nothing but a drop in the bucket. I want to see some money go to some HBC schools. I want to see some African-American scholarships. I want to see a diversity program put in at the Phoenix Suns that's resonated throughout the NBA, hiring more African-Americans, hiring more POCs. I want to see something done that's counter to that behavior that exemplified during that time, and something that's more proactive to people versus our NBA superstars trading off and moving to other cities. I don't think that does any good for nobody.
Okay, but like, so we're both recruiters, B. Jones. I didn't want to put you out there like that.
It's all good.
And I know for me, I hate sitting on meetings where they're like, and of the candidate pool, 3 of the 5 need to be African-American or minority, or, and then one of those needs to be a female. And I'm like, I don't want to, as a Black woman, I don't want you to pick me because it's what the statistics or the metrics for you to hit. I want you to pick me because I'm the best pick. So I guess when you talk about putting all of this stuff in here, are we doing it because we really want to, or are we doing to shut people up?
Nah, see, I get where you're going with that, and I can appreciate that, Pam. I know that, but you're different than everybody. You come from an educated family. You come from a family that was middle income, and so, huh?
I said we was poor.
No, you weren't. You shop at Target now. So this is all I'm gonna say. That sounds great in theory that I want to be the best, but guess what? Guess how many times Caucasian people have been given jobs just because they were Caucasian, or just because of who they knew, or just because of who they was friends with and who they played golf with and what church they went to and who they were shaking hands with and all this stuff. So in order to even the playing field, you are going to have to create more opportunities, because at the end of the day, we talk about this. Me and Kevin go on rants about this when it comes to the NFL not hiring African-American coaches, right? You can't sit up there and say, well, we didn't want to hire Pam because she doesn't have the best amount of experience, but was she given the opportunity to get that experience? Somebody has to give you the opportunity to get that experience, and for you to have that on your resume and say, hey, yes, I got this type of experience. If everybody shuts the door and say, hey, I want the best qualified, then Black people will always be in the same place that they are right now. I'm just telling you, you're going to get a few that rise up, but if somebody got to give you the opportunity to give you the keys to the car and let you drive that thing.
And what's funny about this conversation, B. Jones, we just had the same conversation on one of our You Got Next series.
Remember, company, man? I don't remember, but yeah.
With Leah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
She was saying the exact same thing that B. Jones is saying, but Pam, Gemini, like you were saying, we agree, but you got to have that opportunity.
Yeah, you got to give them the opportunity to pay. You can't say I want to be the best. No, you deserve the opportunity. We need to hire. We need to make sure every 5 hires, one of them needs to be a black female. Bottom line. And when that black female paycheck,
the hell out of us.
Well, get another one.
I said, what is she coming there embarrassing the hell out of us?
Well, you know what?
Y'all, what y'all doing? Oh, I don't know how to do this. What time we get off?
Hey, tell her to bring greens to the company, not the glory greens that you make, but tell her, hey, she got some positives.
But then that goes back to us too. You know how we try to do business with a black business, and then they burn us. Yeah. So what do we do?
We go down to Home Depot.
Yeah, we go to someone else instead of giving somebody else a chance. So it's the same thing.
Oh, right. I give everybody a chance, though. All right, then.
Ain't what we heard.
I meant businesses.
Oh, okay. You got to be clear.
Anyway, you know what? It's time for the Manhattan Project. Ms.Manhattan, take it away while I think of an Uncut Gem question.
Okay, I don't have a lot to touch for the Manhattan Project. I tried to think of a question and I didn't have anything. I know that last week we talked about watching Untold on Netflix. Did y'all watch any other episodes? No. Yeah, I did.
Oh man, y'all missing out. Oh my God, I'm telling y'all, you gotta go watch these.
You know how we got to this.
All right,
we talk about everything but that.
It's football season. Y'all ain't heard from me. Y'all ain't heard from me. I'm just being real.
Yeah, so I'll save my time and I'm gonna donate it to the guys and for y'all's segment later on.
Okay, the only way we'll do that is if when I go around, you gonna answer questions too.
Yes, I am. Yes,
all right. Right. So you too, Gemini, you gonna answer pick 6 questions?
Yeah.
And I bet not hear no Dakota Press. You are muted. You cannot say his name. Matter of fact, if Pam say Dakota Prescott on this show again, she putting $2 into the company fund every time you say it.
Today?
All right. And going forward. That's the new rule.
No.
Till the next football season, because
you can't say Prescott.
All right, Pam, what you got for the Uncut Gem this week?
I got nothing, yo.
Yeah, let's just keep rolling in.
Yeah, okay, I got nothing. It's been kind of quiet and boring over here.
We know it ain't been quiet and boring, but okay, we can keep rolling though. Nice try.
Yeah. It actually has been. So, y'all, we've discussed the fact that I take care of my granddaughter a couple of days, but I had her Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I took her back home earlier. And let me just say that when I get off of this show, I'm going to go have a shot of tequila and I'm going to pass out. And I'm going to enjoy sleeping in my bed all by myself. I might just roll around the whole bed all night. I might even fall out the bed. I'm
going to starfish. You going to get in the bed, do the starfish.
I'm sleep so good. So that's
Pam,
all.
I got one for you. I'm gonna give you one of my pick 6 to go into your Manhattan Project because I think it's a conversation. I mean, excuse me, in your Gemini Project.
Pick 6, man. Let's just
you sure? All right. Well, we'll do it.
Yeah. Let's go. So it's time for the drop. Since me and KD don't have anything this week, it don't look like it's some music dropping, is it? Or y'all just didn't feel like this?
Oh, no music dropped either. Well, a couple of things that dropped. Ari Lennox, y'all know that she is my favorite. She dropped a Age, Sex, and Location. Y'all check it out. It's definitely a good R&B vibe. And then John Legend. A lot of people were posting songs from his album as well. I believe he has a joint with Jasmine Sullivan. So whenever y'all get a chance, check that out too.
He got one with Rick Ross too called Rounds. It's the first song off the album.
Okay, you like it?
I mean, it's just think about rounds and just think about Gemini Jones and then rounds and then you know the song's about.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wow. Kevin, you might be trying to get fined on that one. Hey, she going to take you to HR. I got him on film.
What did I say? Rounds and think about Gemini Jones.
Oh,
yeah. But there was a lot of implications on that.
And y'all, I think we should talk about high school. All right, do y'all plan on going to any high school football games?
We need to. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Okay, well, I went to one last weekend, so I'll make that part of the drop too. So
you didn't holler at us?
I didn't. Well, it was
shady.
I guess she got an excuse. She always got an excuse, don't she?
Always.
Wait. Okay. So what? Okay. So they have varsity and then it's junior varsity because they don't have a freshman team, right?
No, it's a freshman, JV, and varsity.
Oh, okay.
It just depends on the school. Some schools have senior highs,
but it's different nights though. It's different nights.
Yeah. So I went on a Thursday. That's why, because I'm like, y'all probably don't want to come to a JV game, but it was a JV game. It was against. It was North Mesquite against North Forney. So you
didn't invite us to that one. Okay, great job.
So North Forney ended up blowing North Mesquite out. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Is our friendship an inconvenience for you, Katie?
No, that's why I'm bringing it up, because I want to tell y'all that I am interested in going to high school games. So if y'all have one that y'all would like for all of us to go as, one as, Sports Life Talk, and then to invite the crew too. So that way if they want to come and enjoy the game with us. But that's my high school drop for the week.
If I'd have known that, we could have went to the Allen Martin game that was in Arlington. That was
time. I just want to say I want to go to a good game. No, yeah. I want to go to a game where
don't work like that, Pam.
Huh? What?
You talking about two big names? You talking about two big names? Okay. I got it.
No, I mean like maybe rivals, but I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I'm.
No, don't be the best one. We're just not gonna go to any rival game. We could go one in a safer environment. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. So
and the band be like,
well, now you can get that.
Wait a minute. Wasn't somebody, Kevin, didn't your wife say we going to the Cotton Bowl or something?
Yeah, PV and
there you go, Pam. We got a game coming. Coming up.
Yeah, we'll go to that.
Yes. So, KT, what you got for the coaches group this week?
I don't do shootouts.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do this while we're leaving after halftime. All right. So yesterday would have been Tupac's 51st birthday. So in honor of the GOAT, the coaches groove is from the Thug Life album, How Long Will They Mourn Me? And also RIP to Jesse Powell. Y'all know who that is, right? The one that sang that song.
Baby, it's you.
Well, do you know that his birthday was yesterday and he passed away today?
He died today.
And he's 51 too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're both 51.
Yeah, crazy.
That's crazy.
So they haven't said what it was, but
he had to be sick or something, because that's kind of crazy that you have your birthday and you celebrate it and the next day you just gone.
Yeah, they said he died peacefully in his home, so I'm assuming.
And also, R.I.P. to Pete in
P&B Rock.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was.
I don't either.
But when Terrence started playing songs, I was like, him! Oh, him.
Yeah, that was really sad.
And they were saying that his girlfriend set him up, but they were like, nah, it couldn't have been. She was just posting where
they was eating chicken and waffles.
Where they was eating chicken and waffles.
But you know what? One thing that these people need to do, because this is what I pretty much do a lot, and I ain't even popular or a celebrity, I post after I leave and put my location, or when I'm walking out. I rarely post where I am in that moment unless I'm somewhere with like 1,000 people around me, and you will never find me.
Yeah, but what you out there doing? I mean, like, I'm not talking about PMD Rock. I'm just saying, like, you can't even put your location because people want to. I mean, like, it's for you to put your location and somebody to come clap you. I mean, like, they wanted to.
For you to walk into Roscoe Chicken and Waffles at 2:00 on a Monday, ask for somebody's jewelry, and then shoot them and leave. Like, y'all wilding in LA.
But that's just all the rappers now. Look at all the young rappers that are passing away. Like half of them I don't even know. But it's like a new one every week.
That's because the OGs is gone, man. The OGs had rules to it. They were like, hey, you doing something big, you black, you in the community, you trying to move them thing. Hey, you got clearance. But they don't do that no more. That's how Nip got.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all. I took a little.
No, that was good.
Kevin, you don't have one of your polls today?
No.
Okay. You gonna bring those back up? Because I was looking forward to that.
Well, I had to give it up to the GOAT this week, man. I'll try to do it.
I got you. Okay. All right, man. Well, let's go to work with these sneakers then. So today released a pre-release on the y'all heard the ladies make noise, so y'all already know that this thing is about to be popping. This is the Air Jordan 1, the Taxi. This is going to be in the stores here on 9/24. I put it up early intentionally so that we could have the opportunity to be looking out for early releases. Like I caught a hold of one today. And you're going to keep seeing them. Now, that price on that is incorrect. It's $180. So I got to get that fixed. But, yeah, so the taxis, you might see them called yellow toes by most standards. But that yellow is a color that Nike or Jordan calls taxi, okay? And this shoe is coming out. It's fire. So let's go. Here we go. KD, Ms.Manhattan. I heard the what that thing. You get them?
I might get them. I don't know that.
All right. What about you, Gemini?
The 20. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try.
We need to call them the Yellow Rangers. Them your signature shoes right there.
They really are. And I just ordered a pair of camouflage pants so I can like really be cute.
Okay.
Did you get like the fitted ones or like the loose ones?
Girl, I don't know. They coming from Shein, so ain't no telling where to go. They can go either way.
All right, KD. Excuse me, KT.
Man, the 24th, that's close to payday for me, so that's gonna be
You snagging them, bro?
Oh my! I didn't realize how good they looked until you just put that picture up.
Yeah, they cold. They icy. Right now they going
at me that picture so I can hit up my guy and be like, can you?
Well, they going at resale at 240, 250. So that means we probably gonna have an opportunity to go.
They're gonna be 240.
Resale, Kevin. So that means if you wait and get them in that, like you can go on GOAT right now and purchase somebody who already got a pair. You can get them for like $240, $250. So to me, that's not a crazy price. That tells me that you're gonna have a really good shot at getting these things next Saturday. So I believe the 24th is next. No, it's next Wednesday. So I'm kind of glad I did that today.
No, it's not. The 24th is next Saturday.
Yeah, it's next Saturday.
Oh, I'm looking at August. You are correct. It is next Saturday. I'm sorry. I was looking at the August calendar.
But it's still next week, technically.
Yeah,
it's next week. We'll have a show on the 21st though. Some of us will be here, but we'll have a show on the 21st where we can do that. So
we just said you're gonna be gone in a couple of weeks, didn't you?
I will not be. I will be gone on the week of the 25th. I'll be gone on the 28th.
But call your plug, Pam. These you got to bring them home.
I need you to send them home, please.
All right, I will. I'm gonna fix it first, but yeah, I will. Okay. We can put that up on our social media.
Yes, thank you.
Is it
all right,
me and
so it is time for the Big Six. Yeah. We gave y'all extra time, so what's up?
Let's go, Kevin. We got some big topics today, man. We can finally talk about stuff. Since they left us with a whole 10-minute segment, we're going to try to maximize this thing. Now, the rules are, ladies, y'all got to participate in the Big Six today. So here we go. Last week, the results went to, why did I forget the name of this? Eric. Eric won the daily fantasy for us. X gonna give it to you. So we got a new contest up. Now listen, Sports Life Talk Nation, we are switching platforms. We trying to go bigger and better. We need your support. We need y'all to share the link. We could get up to 100 players in our daily fantasies. It's really crazy. FanDuel has a really cool algorithm. The platform is super smart. It's crazy. So go register. Go join the new link. We got it. It's called Sequanda Forever. You heard me? That's week 2. So go join our new daily fantasy, and then next week we gonna get. I don't know, Kevin. Can we let's you know what? Let's up the ante right now. I know KD. She always be talking cash money. So what we giving? I got 15 for anybody who win next week. Anybody gonna match that 15?
Yeah, I matched the 15.
Ooh, Pam going. So Kevin, it's on you. You the last 15. So right now they got $45.
Okay, so I can be real with the family, right? I can be real with y'all, right? My last paycheck for my other district was July 15th. I haven't been paid since then, and I get paid at the end of this month, so that's a strong no for me. I ain't got
it's more hungry. You know, we don't. I cover.
You need to GoFundMe.
Are
the kids okay?
No, everything is good.
Kevin, holler at me after the show. I know a young lady that sell Texas Star cards. She sell her food stamps. I think.
Well, what money, B. Jones? I'm out to rob her.
Well, we're gonna plug you up. We're gonna plug you up, dog. All right. I got KT, so it's $60. $60 is going to go to the winner. All right, let's go. So go make sure you get the new link. If you don't have the link, one of us will send it to you. Just slide in our DMs and ask us. All right, here we go. Kevin, do you feel, since the title is Francis Tiafoe, do you feel like being black in a sport where you are the minority and having success, we as the culture, do you feel like we put too much pressure on these individuals?
I don't think we put pressure. The pressure comes from the sport. I think we give you support. I don't think it's pressure, though.
What
Because,
about you?
With him, we didn't even know who he was.
We had no earthly idea.
Exactly. So it's no pressure.
Well, you know what? I take that back because my cousin, when we were in New Orleans, my cousin was like, "Hey, this kid here is amazing," and he had been watching him, so he's kind of been on that rise for a minute. But Pam, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think us as a culture we put too much pressure on young African American stars in sports that's not predominantly African American?
Not predominantly African.
Yeah, so we talk tennis is going to be a sport that is primarily, it's going to be 80%, 75 or whatever percent Caucasian or other ethnicities. Blacks don't run it essentially.
What is going on? You just answered the question.
All right, well, listen.
I don't want you to go out nowhere and say ethnicities or whatever.
I said ethnicity. Now you got me messed up. Ethnicity. Yeah. Ethnicity. All right. Can you answer the question now? Please.
I really put him on there for a spelling bee and all this or whatever. Come on.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I said no.
Okay. What about you, Ms.Manhattan?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe more support maybe, but not pressure, not added pressure. I think we could support more, but no.
Okay. Well, y'all done ruined Naomi Osaka. So her career is pretty much, she can't win a game no more. So
yeah, she's all in her own head.
Yeah, she in her own head.
I don't think there's pressure though. I think that's her in her own head.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, number 2. Did anybody watch the Monday Night Football game? Did either of you ladies watch it?
Monday night. Where was I?
It's okay. It's okay.
Monday Night Football?
Yep. So on Monday Night Football, the Denver Broncos, who just recently signed Russell Wilson, which we talked about on this show, to a $280-some-odd million contract over, I think, 5 or 6 years, paid him, broke him off.
Wifey's happy.
Well, hey, everybody in that household happy. But with the game on the line, with 20 seconds left to go in the game, the head coach decided to send Brandon McManus out for a 64-yard field goal. How bad was that call, KD?
I think it was pretty bad, but I believe on last night's episode of Dresses and Salted Pretzels, I think somebody said that he's made that goal kick before, or that
he has
before.
He has in Denver. He probably make it all the time at practice in Denver, where the air is thin and the ball will travel further.
But it had the distance. It just didn't. But to answer your question, B. Jones, you left out the part that they had timeouts and they didn't even use them.
They had 3 timeouts.
They had 3 timeouts, and
they used one. Russell Wilson called it. He called the timeout with 20 seconds left. It was probably the worst coaching I've ever seen in a prime time game. You can't even.
But put yourself in that position where you're under pressure. We just got done talking about pressure.
No. That's 40 seconds. Yeah, he let 40 seconds run off the clock before he even made that decision.
That's coaching 1-on-1. I got a franchise quarterback. It's 4th and 5.
And 5 yards. Yes.
I'm putting it in his hands.
Plus, if you got the 3 timeouts, you might just go for it on 4th, call 3 timeouts. You can get the ball back and hope for a special teams play or a Hail Mary or something. I don't know. I can't see kicking a 65-yard field goal at any point in the game. Gemini, I'm not even going to ask you. All right. Jimbo drama. We saw Scott Frost lose his job. Jimbo let Appalachian State come into his house and beat him, essentially ending any hopes for the Texas Aggies title run this season. As an Aggie fan, are you worried, KD? As a Texas A&M fan, are you worried about what transpired in College Station on Saturday?
I say yes.
Good answer. All right, here, Reed.
Yes, because if you can't beat Appalachian State, there's some boys that's going to come in from the SEC and they're going to get you. It's called Alabama. And I don't think A&M will play Alabama like Texas played against Alabama. Because I know it's our topic, but if Texas would have had their quarterback, they would have beat Alabama.
They would have beat Alabama. I agree. All right, Gemini, I'll give you. I'm just gonna throw it up to Truth and Serenity.
Yeah.
All right, good answer. All right, yeah. At the end of the day, they got some quarterback problems. I've seen Jimbo Fisher burn Florida State program down to the trash, and so now he's doing the same thing with A&M. They have this crazy NIL massive amount of money that they paying players to come to the university. They got one of the best facilities, probably the most fun. It's difficult for me to even acknowledge A&M losing this game because I actually like A&M. And they blew that one. It's definitely a sign to be worried. And they got upstart Miami this weekend, which should be a classic game. Kevin, man, we started off so hot with WNBA. We played fantasy. We watched the playoffs. We've had, we had Erica McCall on You Got Next. Y'all go check out the episode. And all of a sudden, football started. I was looking at the finals, the WNBA finals, and it was like 7 headlines down where they talk about the Aces winning game 2. Should the WNBA move their season to avoid running up against competition of this football buzzsaw?
I don't think they should necessarily move the season. What they could have did with the finals, is not have the games on a Sunday when we know that the NFL season is starting. That just makes 0 sense.
I mean, what other better day? What, like Friday night? But then you got
high school football.
Yeah. So what other day?
Tuesday and Wednesday. That's all you got.
Yeah.
That's all you got. So that leads me to our next pick. Is watching football 4 days per week too much football? All right, Pam, we'll start off with you.
Is that what you were going to ask me?
Yeah, because this is probably something that I can see causing some major problems in relationships. And, I've even seen this sign on a bumper sticker that says this marriage takes a break during football season because, it's so much football. And, literally all day Saturday, all day Sunday, Monday night after work, Thursday night after work. It is a lot. And then we're not even talking about if you go to a high school football game on Thursday nights and Friday nights. It is a lot of football to watch, y'all. Is it too much football? Is it bad if you watch football that much?
I think that no, but we would have to communicate. Like, if there are certain things that I want to do, I will make sure that I let you know ahead of time. I'm probably not going to want to do too much on the Sunday. That's usually my girls brunching. Now, Friday night and Saturday night, it might be something, but I'm always down to go to a late movie. So when football is off, come on, get your money. Come on, let's movie.
That's dope. But football don't end until like 1 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. Sundays you get a little bit different.
As long as there's no man, and I could be wrong, that is watching every football game. Yes. You are not watching the trash teams. You are not watching every single you might turn it on and glance, but you're not sitting there watching the trash teams play.
But you also got your fantasy teams too, and you got to keep up with your players.
Look at Ms.Manhattan come through. Yes.
Like you have to. I don't know. To me, there's no such thing as
no, absolutely not. No. We don't no.
Look here, you can even let me watch football.
We're gonna do this like custody, first, third, and fifth weekends or something.
Yes, and you know what else I think is dope? So Jada had a game at the same time as the Texas and Alabama game on Saturday. And the dude next to me, he had the game up on his phone, and he was watching soccer and football. Like, y'all, it was it for me.
If I go on a date and a dude, you can check the score. Or how about this? Because this is what I did. I went on a date Sunday night, and we went and watched the game. So you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you smart.
Yeah, but what about you can't go on a date Monday night? You can't go on a date Thursday. Every time football come on, can't be on a date.
You know what? Thursday we can go get some margaritas and sit up at Boomer Jackson.
So you get creative. I like it.
Yeah, P. Jones. Yeah,
but you gonna sit up.
They saying that.
If that's the case, you better hand over your credit card.
All right.
You either let somebody watch football, they're gonna be watching with a woman named Sunshine. So I'm just telling you, you watch Harlem Nights, you throw it up in the air.
Yeah, even KD said take a break. Even KD damn it said take a break.
I say no, because football is for how many weeks?
It's about 5 months, 5 strong months. It get weaker in January. There's only like maybe 2 games a week,
right?
And then it start dwindling down. By February, you got 1 game and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I guess the safe thing to do is just date somebody that likes football. That'd be your best bet.
And I'm fine with that, but
Kevin, we watching every game anyway.
Man, no doubt. I don't care if it's Colgate versus
Presbyterian.
I'm watching
Florida Memorial.
Football is back.
It is beautiful. It is the greatest sport alive.
You're not gonna ask that question about that one person whose name?
Yeah, I'm saving it. I'm saving it for my brother from another mother. And for the pick number 6, Kevin, are your Dallas Cowboys dead and buried? Are they rushing Dak back?
No, rushing him back. When he was in, it looked terrible. So what's the difference?
Can I say something?
Let me just
go ahead.
Let me get this point out real quick. I'm a Dakota Prescott fan, but can he not read defenses? That dude will be looking right at the receiver, and it's a linebacker right there, and he will just throw the ball. Man, go ahead, James. Go ahead, go.
So this is an interesting fact that my brother actually told me that I'm sure that y'all knew, but nobody told me. Did y'all know that Dakota Prescott's first name is actually Rain?
Rain, yeah, Rayne.
Ine, which is the same way that my granddaughter's name is spelled.
Wow.
So from now on, I am not going to say Dak Prescott. I am going to say Mel Rain.
All right.
So I was waiting for you to say something so I could be like Mel Rainey.
Well, you owe us $4 already because you said it twice. You said the DP word twice. So yeah, you owe us $4.
Showing out.
All right. So Kevin, so you even if Dak comes back, you think it's over? It's a wrap. Worst team in the league, bottom 5. I mean, where do you finish? Even with a healthy Dak?
And it's not all on Dak, man. Our receivers couldn't get open. Our defense played lights out. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. They can only hold. Go ahead.
You don't feel like it's just a little bit of knee jerk, everybody being overly emotional just because it's the first game?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I told people like the Saints played horrible for 3 quarters, Kevin. We played horrible for 3 quarters of football. Hal was pulling Hal left and right. There's no such thing as a preseason anymore. These teams don't really spend a lot of time with each other in the preseason to get to know each other. So you don't know who you have until week 1. Week 2, you make adjustments. Dallas gets better.
Let me say this though. Zeke was averaging 5.5 yards per carry.
Okay.
Then we want to go out and do 2 trick plays for no reason at the beginning of the game. So you explain that to me. Our running
coaching, that ain't no Dak.
There we go. Well, Dak, I mean, his throws are just questionable.
He just had a bad game. Dak has a bad game. We all mad. Ms.Manhattan, I know you're a closet Cowboy fan.
Mm-hmm.
So So you upset? Were you crying on Sunday night?
You know what I was upset with? So I had a really bad thing happen to me on Sunday, early. So I missed all of football. And then I made it home for the Cowboys game. And I got comfortable, had my drinks ready. And that's why they lost. And that's why the outcome was what it is with Dak not playing. Because I watched them. So I was more upset that I took the time out to watch and was actually rooting for them, and then they lost.
Katie, should have watched the Saints.
No, you didn't call one play. You didn't throw 1 interception. It wasn't on you.
It was.
No, I'm not letting you do that.
Her lips was ashy. Yeah. She caused y'all to lose.
Yeah.
Hey, Cowboy fans, this is what we're going to do this year. We're just going to watch the games and just
be quiet. Yeah, but I need everybody else to pipe down, especially if your team is trash too. It's like
but it's kind of bad. But Gemini, in our division, we're the only team that lost.
And y'all in the worst division, to be honest with you.
Tom Brady, though, come on.
Yeah, Tom Brady He had 1 touchdown. Tom Brady was almost about to be in the pick 6. This man here, I don't even know if he really want to play football right now.
Because his wife is messing with him, man. His wife is bothering him in football, knowing football is his life.
All right, well, let's go ahead and close. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Man.
For the Cowboys fans, who are y'all bandwagoning?
We abandoned that thought.
Whose bandwagon are we jumping on this year?
I'm with the Cowboys. I'm going nowhere else.
Cowboys. I'm with Mel Rain all day long.
Yeah, I damn sure I for the Saints.
Let's give a shout out to what's his name? Michael 11, number 11.
Oh, hey, he cold.
Michael Parsons.
He cold.
Yes.
I ain't gonna even front. That
he
boy there, you can line him up anywhere.
Yes.
He's super fast. I'm telling you. It was literally him versus the whole offense team.
Well, he ran around. He was ready to cuss that big dude out. He's like, "How you let this little dude get around you?"
Because he fast. He fast as lightning.
And here's another thing, B. Jones. Before we move on, they offensive line it's not even good, and we couldn't even get pressure on them until Michael Parsons decided, okay, I had enough.
Right.
Well, all right. Well, Dak will be back in 4 weeks. Stay out. Nope, don't come back in 4 weeks.
Who's the backup?
Cooper Rush. What a rush. All right, so last week I told y'all we was keeping score. So last week the game of the week was the Buccaneers versus the Boys. My three colleagues, they came online and they said that the Cowboys was going to win, and I was emphatic. I stood alone. No man is an island, but yet I was. And I said that the Buccaneers were going to win, and so it was. But this week is going to be more challenging, all right? This week's game of the week is going to be the Eagles versus the Vikings, and it just so happens that this is the Monday night game. I'm super excited about it. KD, you went and stole Justin Jefferson from me in our fantasy draft. He plays on Monday night, and Jalen Hurts. I don't know. These are two teams that I think have the capabilities of actually making it to the Super Bowl and representing the NFC. So we're going to go around the room. Kevin, we'll start with you. Who do you got?
Who the Saints play?
We got the Buccaneers. We'll take care of that for y'all. Don't worry.
All right, go Bucks. For this one, I'm going to so it's Eagles versus
the Vikings.
I'm going Vikings.
KD?
I think I'm gonna go with Vikings because the Eagles fans talk the most ish. So
they do.
Yeah, they're in our division too, so I need them to lose so we can at least have a slim chance.
All right, Gemini.
Eagles. Sorry.
Eagles. She said Eagles fly. You know what? I gotta, as much as I want to, you know what? I'm going Vikings. God, dog. I really want to go Eagles
along with the Eagles. Okay,
I want to go Eagles with you though, but I think I like the Vikings. The Vikings. God, dog. If the Vikings didn't have so many LSU players on it, I would have went with the Eagles. Dang it. Eagles probably gonna win, no Pam. Just know that you got a point coming, and we all gonna sit at 0. Kevin will be.
And this is the Monday night game. I'm sorry, this
Monday night game. And this Monday night we got 2 games. So we got 2 games. So this is going to be
one comes on like 6:30. Another one comes on maybe like 8:30, something like that.
Man, I've enjoyed doing an extended pick 6. The power surge picks of the weeks, I'll be pretty quick about these. I got the Rams to cover over the Falcons, -10. It's on the road, but the Rams are pissed off. They lost a big game. I think they're going to come out all cylinders firing. We saw that the Falcons can't keep a lead worth nothing against nobody. They are the Falcons. So I'm going Rams to cover over the Falcons. And then I got the Raiders to cover at home versus the Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals didn't look good at all. I think without a DeAndre Hopkins, that's a severe problem. Patrick Mahomes went through him like Swiss cheese. I think that Devontae Adams and Derek Carr, the Fresno State connection, gonna eat. So I got the Raiders to cover against the the Cardinals. So no birds this week. Don't put your money on no birds this week unless you're going with the Eagles. Unless some Eagles. So all right, y'all. Well, that was the pick 6.
All right, B. Jones, keep it rolling with that yeet then, bro.
All right, well, the yeet is actually going to be a fun one. This is not somebody who pulled off a theatrics, but I'm sending my yeet of the week to the Sun Belt Conference. That is right. In a world where the have and the have-nots are being separated every day with the facilities and NIL money, when we're seeing the Power 5 become stronger and the non-Power 5 conferences get weaker and weaker by the day, this weekend we saw what I call and consider a miracle. Not one, but 2 top 10 programs, Power 5 powerhouses who are predicted to be contenders, went down in their own backyards. Marshall, the Thundering Herd, went into Notre Dame, and they defeated that team who was ranked number 8 at the time. And then Appalachian State went into College Station and defeated Texas A&M 17-14. Both of the games were very intriguing. We saw, like I said, 2 top 10 teams lose, but it's the fact that these teams both had to travel to South Bend and the College Station, which we're talking about big, long distances, in flights, in planes. They didn't give up. Y'all know, bottom line, I'm a sucker for the underdogs. So only thing I got to say to y'all is, don't make me pull my belt out. The Sun Belt Conference, you deserve a yeet.
All right, then, y'all. That concludes our show for this evening. We are so glad you joined us. It is time for the 2-minute warning. We're doing some shout outs this week. B. Jones, who you shouting out?
I got a lot of shout outs. Okay, so I'm going to try to hurry this through. Bubba Wallace. Shout out to Bubba Wallace. He won the NASCAR race. I don't know why I just felt like that. It was so long. We've been waiting for that dude to really show up and really win. Flajanae Johnson, who I previously gave a yeet to, she got a Puma deal. We could have gave her the toast of the week. She's awesome. She's a rapper, basketball player down at LSU. She cold. She the future. But I think her future off the court is stronger than her future on the court. Puma just signed her to an NIL deal, which is crazy. This young lady's about to have on sneaker. Also, nobody talking about it. We always talk about the NFL Hall of Fame class. Nobody talk about the NBA Hall of Fame class, where we saw Tim Hardaway, Manu Ginobili, a lot of big names went in over the past weekend. The speeches were incredible. I actually just went on YouTube and caught some snippets of it, so I might even go back and watch the whole presentation. But shout out to the 2022 NBA Basketball Hall of Fame. And then lastly, we got a big boxing match coming up this weekend, so fire up your fire sticks, because Triple G and Canelo are going to finish that trilogy. Pam, I need you to watch this one. It is mandatory research, mandatory work. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, be where you need to be. Take your boo up to this Saturday night. Saturday night is going to be probably one of the top 5 boxing matches of the year. Kevin, is it safe to say it's one of the top 3 boxing matches of the year, man?
Yes, it should be good as long as the refs don't screw.
Triple G.
Triple G, yeah.
Triple G, 40 years old, man. But that is all I got. So we got some big stuff coming up.
All right, KD, what you got, girl?
I'm just gonna shout out the active chatters in the chat. Shout out to Katie Dammit, shout out to D, and shout out to Travis. Thanks for hanging with us and typing and being all involved with us. Shout out to y'all.
All right. Awesome.
And did Katie Dammit get his FanDuel? Did you send it over to him?
Not yet. I need to.
Okay. I told you they didn't share it, Kevin.
Yeah, we need to share it. We need more people.
Oh, I usually do. I just be
well, it's a new one. So listen, y'all, it don't take but 30 seconds to register. I promise you.
Okay, so
it's not like you got to go through some huge registration process.
Yeah, quick question. Do we need to download the app
you can, it'll be
I
easy.
would.
Yeah, I download the app.
All right.
Okay. AT?
Yeah.
Well, this one here is like I've been like the Coach's Groove. It was about somebody passing away. And this one here, we got a firefighter, Michael Camarate. He lost his life at the age of 22 in the September 11th attacks. In 1991, he played right field for the Staten Island team that made it to Williamsport. His number 11 is the only number to be retired in the Little League World Series. So gone and not forgotten.
Wow.
Awesome. Okay. I don't really have a shout out. Shout out to you guys and gal.
Shout out to Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy.
I have a Best Buy for having that order ready at less than an hour.
I don't know big purchases. They're gonna have it out there.
Right. Make sure she come get this. Let me see your ID, ma'am. But thank y'all for always being around and being supportive and checking on me and making sure I'm good and making sure life is good. And I'm ready to hit the streets with y'all. I need y'all to get out. Well, KD, not you. I mean, I know you always get out, but I'm talking about guys. I need y'all. We need to get out. Well, you got out one time. You got out one time.
That's more than some people.
Yeah, KT, we got to wait to holler at KT till after the 24th.
Matter of fact, what day is payday so we can know?
Yeah.
It's the last day of the month, so I can't do that until then. I'll be
I
out.
started to go fund me for you, brother.
Yeah, I'll buy you a high school football ticket if we go.
I'm there. Where we going? If it's free, I'm there.
Yes, definitely. Oh, and speaking of high school football, you guys know that a lot of homecomings are coming up too, so that could be fun as well.
Yeah, let's do something. Let's talk about that off air.
Homecoming's probably gonna be some blowouts though. I don't want to go sit in no 45.
They picked the weak opponents on homecoming.
Kevin took me out there to watch his cousin play, and it got ugly.
That was a playoff game. Nice try though. And he was hurt, mother.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Well, that concludes our show for this lovely evening. I'm about to go pass out. We hope y'all enjoyed it because we enjoyed you. And we will see you here next week. And I'm going to have a juicy Uncut Gems for you. And Ms.Manhattan is going to have a mad question for y'all. All right?
In the usher, watch this.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.